Welcome back, Dragons. The last time I did a round of videos for a Carnegie Packet, I didn't do Talk the Talk, but that was because the answers that could have occurred were open-ended. It would have been an infinite amount of possibilities. I like this activity because it's testing what's wrong and what's right. And I do think this is worthwhile. Talk the talk, right. Mr. Martin asked his class to write expressions equivalent to 7 times 3a plus 5b and 8 plus 3 times the sum of 2x and 5. And got 5 different responses for each. For each response, determine if the original expression was written correctly. For those not rewritten correctly, describe the mistake that was made in rewriting the expression. This is great, because right now you're going to know whether they applied the properties of operations correctly. And what I mean by that is, did they distribute across multiplication correctly? Did they distribute across division correctly? Did they use the commutative property? Did they use the associative property? Did they properly combine like terms? So let's analyze each of these. I would love for you to pause and try these out on your own, figuring out at least which ones are right and wrong. Even if you can't figure out why it's wrong, knowing that it's wrong is the step in the right direction. When you're ready, resume the video. Okay, so I'm going to look at number 1, where we have 7 times the sum of 3a and 5b. Well, this would normally be distributed. So as I look at this, my thoughts are they added. It doesn't work that way. They added 7 to each term instead of multiply. They added. Okay. 7 times 3a plus 7 times 5b. That looks good. 7 times 3a is 21a. Oh, but they forgot to distribute to 5b. Forgot to distribute to 5b. That's no good. So they forgot to distribute to the second term in parentheses. So, bad. Okay, let's see. 7 times 3a would be 21a. 7 times 5b would be 35b. Love it. That one looks correct. And then, you cannot do this. 3a and 5b would be, if we had tiles for them, 2 different tiles. They cannot be combined. Not like terms. Okay, so the ones that were incorrect were A, C, and E. A, C, and E. Let's look at number 2. 8 plus 3 times the sum of 2x and 5. Well, when I look at this, the 8 plus is there. 3 times 2x, that seems reasonable. All added to 3 times 5, that seems reasonable. I like that one. 23 plus 6x. Well, I definitely would have to combine some like terms here. So I'm going to take the work they did here and see if it gets me this. So this would have been 6x, and this would have been 15. 8 plus 15 would be 23. So that would be 6x plus 23, which makes this one also correct. What did they try here? They tried to add the 8 and the 3 before multiplication. Added 8 and 3 before multiplying. That won't work. So sad. This one looks good because I worked out those steps a minute ago. You might have seen my scratch up here when I was trying to simplify some of the distribution they had done. 6x, that's a match. 8 was a match, and then 3 times 5 was 15. So it's as if A, B, and D are all related steps. 13 plus 6x. What did they try to do here? 13. I'm trying to think where they got
they would have done 8 plus 5? They tried to add 8 and 5. Which basically means they didn't distribute the 3 to the 5 to get the 15 they needed. So that doesn't work either. So the ones that are wrong there are 2C and 2E. Nope, no good. All right, that was a quick assignment, but I hope it allowed you to see that when they're equivalent and when they're not equivalent. Thank you for joining me.